Hi there, I'm Mark. Welcome to IronWorks Brewing. Today we're actually going to be testing the forge bitter. Okay, right. It's been chilling. I think we're at about 8 degrees. So let's give this a pour. Now you might have seen a couple of shots already of the pour. The pour's pretty good, I'm impressed with that. I am using 70-30 nitrogen and CO₂. But it's a cracking pour. I've got the flow restrictor down and the pressure slightly up on the keg. Just let that settle out. Just bring you into that actually. I don't think there's much wrong with that. That's a cracking head. Look at the colour of the head. And all those very, very fine bubbles settling out nicely. Now that's a pretty good beer. It's clearing. It's got a nice level of clarity coming through. We've still got the fine bubbles going up there, creating a lovely creamy head. And I'll shine the light up through the glass in a second. But I think the first thing to do actually is to give it a quaff. No, don't get ahead of yourself. Hang on a second. Let's give it a sniff. Smells like English beer, English bitter. Very nice, very delicate. I did dry hop it, if you remember. I put some East Kent Goldings in, pressure fermented it very, very low, but did add a small amount. I think it was 15 grams of East Kent Goldings. I'll check back, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did on day, was it day 5? I think day 5. And you wouldn't expect to get massive aromas from a sort of a traditional English bitter, but well, that's cleared, as you can see. So let's give it the head's holding up nicely, and decent creamy head on it. My glasses actually this time a little bit cleaner. I don't need to work on that, to be honest. There's a few bubbles around it, but not too bad. Right, let's get in. Smooth, creamy, a little bit of caramel. Touch of almondy, not overwhelming. Oh, that's a proper quaff. So the head's nicely holding, which is good. Let me take you over here. And just stick you on here for a second. So in terms of clarity, bang on, I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, there you go. Bang on in terms of nice and clear. No major dramas from that perspective. Still nicely holding the glass all the way down. But factor 10, very nice. No off sort of smells or flavours. No yeastiness. Caramel, but not overwhelming. A little bit nutty, you know, like a nut brownie type, but not overwhelming. That is a cracking beer. And to be honest, what would I change on the recipe? First time out, been tweaking it, and it is available on Brewfather. So if you do want the recipe to have a bash yourself, it is available. Search for IronWorks Brewing and Forge Bitter. You'll find it on Brewfather. There's also a link in one of the comments. So if you go back to the original video, the put a link here and also down in the description, but there's also some comments there, and one of the subscribers asked for a link to it as well, so it's available on Brewfather. I welcome your thoughts in terms of that one. First outing in terms of a recipe, normally you'll be tweaking them a few times. I don't think I'm going to do much with that, to be honest. Would I change the recipe? I don't think so. I'm actually looking at, this is maybe a start of a range, so maybe Forge Amber, Forge Mild, Forge Reserve perhaps for Christmas, because it's on its way, lads and lasses. That is, look at that, give it a swirl around. I know that's on 70-30 mixed gas, but that's an absolute banger and super quaffable. I think percentage wise came out at 3.9%, which is pretty much where I wanted it to be. And from the brew day, go back to the other video if you want to see the full brew day, all the numbers were it right the way through, so well impressed in terms of that. Yeah, what else can I say? Great beer. It's on Brewfather. Have a bash yourself. Let us know what yours turns out like, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy at the finish of this. So we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Well, I just thought I'd finish off actually on the video, and sorry I've not got the mic on, but I'm having a beer. We're doing some video editing. We're getting it into DaVinci Resolve to get the tasting videos up. I just thought that, I keep going back to it, but that is absolutely banging. That head's been on there now for about 15 minutes. Oh, steady now. Got to do some editing.